Sister Sledge. Ain't no stopping us now. And of course the Blues would be living by that.
They'd certainly want it to be their song going into the end of this game.
I wonder if that was requested. Jamaica Basketball Showcase Semifinal #2. This team here, Caribbean Basketball Academy, they trail by 7 points. 11-4 in favor of their opponents, Hoop Factory Blues. This team, don't write them out though. They have that dog in them.
They do, and they have battled back in the past, in games past, and they can do it again. We just need to see, again, Brown, that gentleman pointing to himself there and talking to the referees, that is the catalyst. That is the linchpin, the key for them right at this time. Not to mention, or not to take anything away from the rest of the team, who also need to do their part, and they usually do. A big game from Campbell would be appreciated right now.
Yeah.
Lewinson waking up, LeBron waking up right now to be the shooting dagger that he was before. Those are definitely going to be keys that they need to have happen in this half for them to push over and try to make a run of this.
Well, Stewart, he replaces Austin. Austin is going to have a seat to start this half. Of course, he played 8-minute quarters. Last game, semifinal #1. In this quarter, Purple Power shooting at the end that Hoop Factory Blues will be shooting at now. That hole, they were not able to score.
Let's hope the lid came off for them. It certainly seemed like it was on for CBA.
Definitely, because they were shooting at that hoop in the second quarter and scored none.
Ooh, is that a sign of something?
I don't know what happened down that end, but it's not working. Stewart comes down with it. He was contacted, but that's okay. Air ball from Lewinson.
He's
a
hacked.
Foul.
Brown wasn't very settled for that shot. He wanted to take it, but didn't seem to get himself set right, so shot the air ball. Fortunately, came down in the hands of not Nicholson, I beg your pardon, Ricketts. Rebound again to Ricketts underneath, working really hard under there.
Brown missed that one.
So the hope for the quick three looks like what they're trying to go for, to kind of bring that lead up, to bring that lead down a bit, I should say.
Stewart on the ball, finds Campbell. Campbell drives, is picked.
Lost it off his foot.
The ball with Hoop Factory Blues. Neither team have been able to score yet. We're almost 2 minutes in. Clark loses it. Lewinson picks it up. 3-on-3. Campbell now, he steps in, tries to get there, passes it off to Ricketts. Campbell gets it back, kicks it out. Here's Brown. Takes it all the way and finishes.
Okay.
Up and over and in.
Are we seeing the awakening now?
Now that lead is brought down to 5. Clark looks to respond. I think Campbell got a touch on that one. Brown again driving. Finds Lewinson in an open spot. Thought about the shot. Didn't get it off. Stewart too. Thinking of a shot. Instead passes it off to Brown, who goes all the way. Thinks he's fouled. No. Ricketts turns and cleaned up by Cush Nicholson.
Well, it seems like the lid is moved for this quarter, at least.
And
Campbell with a nice soft touch.
She responds. 13-8 the score now. Hoop Factory Blues still leading, 5-point lead. almost halfway into this third quarter. Coach Lindo is going to be having a word with his team. Let's hear what he's saying.
Pick up theirs. Come on, man. We want to let them in the game. Only better to look ahead and go now. Come on, man. Let's go now. Hey, we don't have more time for the rest of the quarter now. Hey, let's go.
Proclamation there as we hear Coach Barker now. So the points there that came in from Brown and Campbell, and the fight from Ricketts, the kind of energy that CBA needs to try and get themselves back mentally into trying to dominate this game.
Coach Barker begging his team.
You heard Coach Lindo say he has no more timeouts left, so I expect you guys to do what I need you to do out there. Stolen by Brown.
Already no timeouts left.
And the foul. Yeah, he has no more timeouts left for the quarter, but Lewinson goes down hard. That's not a player you don't want to lose, regardless of the fact that he hasn't made many of his shots so far. He still does so much more on defense and is still a threat on offense, no matter what. Never like to see players going down in that way.
Oh, yeah, he just bumped into the cushion there. Of course, it's not fully cushioned. He thought it was.
Yeah.
And what we call tailbone.
Right there.
Yeah, that's stopped, I'm sure.
But I'm sure the confidence knowing that Ricketts was there with the follow, the putback, and the and one possibility is certainly going to wake him up to say, yeah, let me shake this off and get back in the game. But Coach Barker cautiously gives him a few minutes on the bench to rest, replaces him with Austin, who is certainly not going to be any kind of a deficit.
Ricketts with the ball, brings it up court, trying to get back there swiftly. No backcourt violation called.
Man-to-man defense continues.
James trying to set a pick, can't get around Stewart. Stewart literally running circles around him.
There is no way to just go around a body that size. Kind of have to plan your route.
Ricketts.
Enter it in GPS.
Ricketts comes away with the steal. Stewart comes away with the steal. From Ricketts. Campbell on
Lost
the ball.
it.
Good hustle from both men. And they both want it. Ball for CBA. Stewart can't track that one. It was a bad pass. Austin apologizes. He says, my fault.
Brown is fouled.
Brown is fouled. He'll go to the line for two.
And that's the mark of a true solid player. He keeps going at it. He missed a few, wasn't so coordinated earlier, but still continues to look for that, to get that spark going so he can continue.
Well, that's the second best way to get out of a rut.
What's the first?
Shoot it.
If you're really off, do you really continue shooting?
That's the time you take the second option of driving.
Okay.
Go for the layup.
Well, his shooting is certainly doing well on the free throw line. Brings it down to one.
Finishes with one free throw. They tried to put it back up, but James comes down with the rebound. Brown does well and not able to control that one.
But you see him playing both ends of the floor.
James, will he shoot from out there? No.
No.
Nicholson, though, he does.
And
he
makes
scores.
it.
The shot is good.
Put those 3 points on the board for Nicholson.
Ricketts does well, and despite the effort, not able to haul it in. 16-12. A lead. Slender, but a lead nonetheless. Austin with a three of his own, and we're all tied up.
And that's his second of the game is for Austin, that three-pointer. And I'm sure our fan coach is happy with that.
Nicholson again with the look.
Not this time, but follows for his rebound.
And a travel call on Nicholson. Now, Caribbean Basketball Academy, they're in it now. This, as we mentioned, is where they dig deep. Brown on the ball to Austin, looking for a pass, says no, after Ricketts calls for it. Stewart, all alone, finds Brown. Brown trying to get by, he's brought down.
And there will be a foul on that play. He stepped right into him.
So Clark players
called for the foul.
Yeah, they never think though that they foul anyone.
No one thinks it's a foul.
And
Stretch that leg right in front of it.
Here's a step. Brown urging Austin to go and collect the pass.
Or at least take the defense away from him.
Stewart all by himself, doesn't shoot, loses it, and now we're going on the other end. Ricketts all by himself, and it's blocked. Off the glass, Austin.
Cleaning up the mess is Brown, and Campbell takes it straight.
Gets back his rebound, puts it up his foul, but it doesn't go, but he'll go to the line for two.
So the energy, the attitude, the desire is now filtering through every member of this CBA team. Everybody looking aggressive, everybody looking hungry. Campbell brought his basketball game again today as we see the block there from Brown. With authority, in fact, because he chased him down, tracked him, then pegged it on the board.
Excellent timing on that block.
One of the first players there you see looking at him, Campbell, identified on Mike's team. One of Mike's players. You hear us talking about Mike. Mike is a coach, former player. Mike has so much history.
And has coached one of the best to ever play this game, Kobe Bryant.
Yes, he has.
So another foul, this time called on James.
It's actually called on Ricketts, on Nicholson, I beg your pardon.
Yeah, so that's the end of the quarter, but we still have two to shoot. Ricketts at the line, Joel Ricketts.
Ricketts fouled by Nicholson.
Well, the DJ is playing the music. We still have, yeah, so he's been.
Will he get that shot back?
And he misses both. But the end of the third, tied score, 15-all. Jamaica Basketball Showcase. Caribbean Basketball Academy, valiantly fighting, did not score in the second quarter and scored 11 in this third to tie things up. Hoop Factory Blues, 15-all. Hoop Factory Blues and Caribbean Basketball Academy. We'll take a break and come back with the final quarter. You don't want to miss this one. Well, two teams here are searching for a spot in the final of this, the Jamaica Basketball Showcase. They're tied right now going into this, the final quarter of the game. Hoop Factory Blues, Caribbean Basketball Academy 15-15 have tied the score. We've only seen one game go to overtime. That game ended in favor of Blue Maho. Well, the Giants. Champion of Giants, who are the finalists. 51-45, that went to after a 42-42 scoreline after 4 quarters.
Well, CBA have managed to battle themselves back into this position where it's now a tied game. Momentum swinging in their direction. Coming up with a steal right there is Brown again. He led the charge, waits, the man flies by, and is now going to the free throw line to shoot 2.
And a technical called on Nicholson. That's his second foul. Brown is feeling it.
That's actually his 5th foul.
I meant to say of the half.
That would suggest he's out the game. That's what it looks like, the number 4 player, Nicholson.
No, he's still on the court.
They're having a discussion on the table. Table officials are checking it.
He for sure ended the 3rd quarter with a foul, starting this one with another. There he is.
And the referee is just indicating that number 4 has 5 fouls. So
yeah, we do know.
Coach Lindo is going to have to substitute him.
Yeah, no, he's out. Brown misses the first.
And that's where loose, idle fouls in the early parts of the game affect you. Down here, you're now not on the floor to help your team anymore.
In a crucial, especially when you're one of their leading rebounders.
Yes.
Which is always important on both ends of the court.
So Coach Lindo now forced to bring in Janelle Winter.
I haven't seen much of Winter this tournament.
As you take a look at Nicholson on the bench there.
So this is how the game, this is how sports goes. Imagine preliminary round, given a 1 minute, 2 minute each game. And now you have to play an entire quarter.
Seems to be a little discrepancy as to
just exactly how many shots.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the referees have been doing a pretty decent job over the past 3 days.
And the challenge may be coming from the Hoop Factory Blues bench. They're having a challenge because they're not convinced that he ended up with 5 fouls. They're actually petitioning the table to double check that. In the meantime, technical foul shot is being shot and made there by Brown. This is the first time for this entire game that the CBA has taken a lead. And it's a key moment. Still have 7 more minutes of basketball to play, but certainly in the minds of the players, taking a lead can be crushing if they continue this type of onslaught of offense and swarming defense.
Oh, too much on that pass from Stewart. Brown saying just settle. I was right there. But I mean, he was open. We do know that the chest passes should be firm, but
that was a little bit much.
Yeah. Oh, Ricketts.
So as we said, you're going to need GPS if you want to try and navigate around around James. Brown sets, shoots, and makes it.
Yeah.
This is Brown.
Yeah.
Mr. Brown is back in town.
Yeah, he doesn't miss many. He's never going to miss many.
And that was caused by Austin. The defense of Austin is incredible. He never stops. He's like an Energizer bunny.
Oh, there he is again.
He is everywhere. He's behind you. In seconds, he's in front of you, behind you. He's everywhere.
And he can easily get around.
Oh, indeed.
Very swift. And he's hard to track as well.
And he can jump. From that just now, from looking at that just now, he's got some hops.
James. Two points for him. Cuts the lead to 2.
Coach Barker right now calling for controlled play from his team.
Brown loses the dribble, but gets back the ball. Stewart thought about the shot, passes it off instead to Clark. To Ricketts, Joel Ricketts.
Brown now playing down the shot clock. Takes it on the inside and is fouled again.
Can't convert that one, but the line will see him again for 2.
But this is what he does. He makes things happen, and that's what you need from a player like him.
Charging foul, yeah.
Did you say someone would be scared to take a charge on Jordan?
Well, at least I thought so. And we do know that LeBron Lewison is not that man. Look at him.
Look at that.
Firm there.
Well
he
set.
Got there first.
Protected himself.
And just waited for the bump.
Protected himself well with a double arm cross. There's not much protection if he fell on him, though. Brown again, down low. Nice drive on the inside to Ricketts, who does a sneaky little move there. That's the only way you can call it.
I was wondering if he was going to alley-oop to himself.
He thought about it.
So, CBA with the ball, hands it over to Ricketts. Oh, and he goes all the way. 2 players colliding, Stewart and Brown colliding with each other, both of them looking to get the stop. I guess that's what happens when you're being tracked down and you're slippery. Well, the snake pattern is on the CBA uniform, but in this instance there, Ricketts was a slithery one.
And slithered in the right direction. Got the 2 points to put them up by 2. And 2 players going down.
Yeah, Stewart was actually trying to catch Brown. He's up, he's okay.
Shaking it off a little. Still walking a little gingerly, though.
Oh, Lewinson.
Welcome to the party, Mr. Lewinson.
Channeling his inner Kobe Bryant. They do call him Kobe. That's his favorite player. Lane wide open, trying to get a foul. Doesn't get one. It's back up the other end. Lewinson again. Can he convert? No, this one is long. But
rebound and put back by Ricketts.
And the lead is up to 3 now for Caribbean Basketball Academy. 24-21 over the Blues. This is the final quarter. Just over 4 minutes left. Ricketts scores it.
He says, nonetheless, I'm going to take this and make it a game. It's all tied up at 24 apiece.
Austin turns back to Brown. Thinks of a shot, doesn't get it. Instead, tries to go.
3-second violation on Ricketts. Brown not happy. He was about to get some contact on a foul there, but the 3-second violation was called.
I think Ricketts has been called for that the most in this tournament.
3-second violation?
Yeah.
Goes in there and camps out?
And camps out. Doesn't remember he has to get back out and then come in again.
Well, sometimes you get down there, you just get caught watching everything that's happening.
Yeah.
Hey, look
There's got to be something wrong with calling LeBron Kobe.
I didn't mention it yesterday.
You did.
I did.
But I went home and thought about it.
Yeah, I mean, we need to have a word with LeBron. Because maybe his middle name is Kobe.
Maybe. That's a interesting title, though.
I guess that just means he will be surrounded by greatness when you call him.
Okay. Okay.
Symbolic of what he can be.
This man here, very focused, never stops moving.
Austin, he was one of the names mentioned in the Hoop Factory Blues huddle there just now. There he is again, trying to pick Clark. Clark says he's slapped on the wrist. Not getting that one.
Campbell's first.
The two coaches, Lindo, Cunningham. Deep discussion. Cunningham, a defensive specialist.
You know he has a twin brother, right?
I had no idea.
He has a twin brother named Vaughn. So it was Dwayne and Vaughn Cunningham. And back in their days of playing ball, they were the twin towers of their team.
No doubt. So I would have walked up to Vaughn probably and
thought it was Dwayne.
Thought it was Dwayne.
Oh, a nice high shot, but not good. Foul's going to be called on Ricketts over the back again. No, number 11 this time. Foul called on
Stewart.
Still in the man-to-man defense. That's been working for them. No reason to go away from it. Stewart pounding. And the little man, Ricketts, buries it over Stewart. It's now a 3-point lead.
All by himself, Austin can't convert that three. Campbell brings it down. Can't get it to fall. The bump on Ricketts. Lewinson. Floater. Misses. But the putback is good.
By Ricketts this time.
Oh, steal by Austin.
That's what I told you. You can't sleep on that man on defense.
And Lewinson is about to give it away. He gets it back though. Good balance. Austin again has an open look. Misses.
Rebound high flying from Campbell.
Lewinson this time doesn't convert either. Right back to Ricketts, who puts it up, and they get the lead. 1 point, 2 minutes and 10 seconds remaining.
Fan coach is loving it. She's got the shirt waving.
Blues Academy. This one is really good. CBA on the ball now. Stewart, 3-on-2.
Takes it all the way himself, but dishes back out to Lewinson.
Austin takes it inside. Back out to Lewinson. That is picked off. Ricketts, easy two. And they have back the lead. 2 points for the Blues. And a timeout called. Well, no, substitution.
A 1 point lead for the Blues. Quick substitution going to be made because Coach Barker needs to get Brown back in the game.
Stewart has an open look. Does he take the shot? He does.
Rebound and a slip and fall. Ricketts.
And it goes off James. That's out. So now Brown can enter back the game.
But
Austin,
is that the man you take out though? That's a coaching decision there that
I'd say no.
It depends on what you're looking at and what you're seeing and what you think, what you're planning and your strategy is.
Yeah, but I'm trying to fathom or figure out exactly what plan would not involve Austin. I see your stump as well. So Stewart is in there.
Clark called for the foul and doesn't like it. Brown back to his usual self. heading straight towards the hoop. Gets fouled, but this time no shots at the line.
Yeah.
Ball on the side.
Stewart now looking for the inbound pass, finds Ricketts. Campbell. Brown missing the easy layup. Well, easy is relative.
Relative indeed. Oh, there was almost a call on that, Mr. Ricketts fires, misses, rebound by the other Ricketts.
Brown takes it all the way, and he scores it.
Well, there's no way James was going to contest that. It would have been a foul and one. So the best thing to do, keep your feet, keep your hands straight up. Let Brown do what he does. If he misses, okay. If he scores it, okay, but just get back.
So this has the energy of a final. 1 point back in favor of CBA. Lewison trying to get the steal.
And the steal by Brown.
Brown comes up with it instead. Brown, Ricketts is calling for it.
Campbell is now going to be called for the charging. So Brown missing the easy pass underneath to Ricketts,
yeah,
who was waiting all by himself where he usually camps out in the key.
There you go.
Brown didn't see it. There he is down there. That pass would have been so easy, but Ricketts didn't even look ready for it, though.
He didn't even call for it.
He didn't, to be honest. So from a player's perspective, if you're Brown standing there with the ball, that player doesn't look like he's ready to, or wants it, you don't want to make that mistake.
No.
Yeah. Passes it to the cutting, slashing Campbell, who unfortunately couldn't control his body movements, ran straight into the charge.
I'm trying to figure out, though, what was going through Ricketts' mind.
Standing there? I guess he was trying to be quiet and hope nobody saw him.
No, but you have one, you're splitting. One is right in the middle, one defender, on his way to go to
challenge Brown, yeah. So you had the space. So you turn and open big, hold your hand up, and say, listen, I'm ready for it.
So even if he tries to track back,
yeah,
there's a high percentage that you'll get the foul.
Yeah. I'm not sure. It could be a fatigue moment, too. But there you see Lewinson and Brown, the two key factors for this team being where they are right now and being where they are in this game right now.
Yep, 1 point lead. Caribbean Basketball Academy over Hoop Factory Blues. 47 seconds on the clock. Ooh, steal by Stewart. He's all alone, and he converts.
Now that was caused by the, I don't even know what to call it, but it was James just stood there trying to set the pick for him, and it ended up in 2 points for CBA.
So we have 3 points separating the two teams. 32 seconds on the clock. Brown with the ball. Now they're all pressing. The court is slippery. Lewinson is fouled.
They're going to do that. They need to do that to stop the clock.
So a timeout called. It's like a technical one.
I believe Coach Barker called the timeout.
Okay.
And that may be, if I'm not mistaken, to put his defensive juggernaut back in the game.
Yeah, he looks really into this one.
Yes, he does.
He obviously wants to win as much as the team wants to win.
Coach Cunningham and Coach Lindo not happy.
Exactly. So we are foul again and again and again. All right, they try and reach to the ball first, though. Okay?
So the key here, as we've seen, it's a standard. There's not much else you can do. Foul early, foul hard. Don't foul while they're on the way to shoot. Foul early, foul hard. Stop the clock as much as you can. That will also give them an opportunity for a possible possession change to be able to get 2 buckets or even a 3-point shot.
Yeah. 21 seconds is a lot of time.
It is. And with the foul situation, it will slow the clock down even more. So that 21 seconds could almost take you a minute.
There we go. So
substitution, and James checks out for the Blues, and back in comes Winter. I think he wants the freedom of movement of legs on the floor there in the defense.
So they forgot. so that's what we were talking about. Winter, obviously not paying attention.
Didn't get the memo.
Forgot.
I don't know. He just started playing regular defense. Foul early.
The entire team started pressing forward for the foul.
So guess what happens now?
Lewinson at the line. 2 free throws for him. There's a chance he misses these, and then they go back up court. Well, half the job done for the Blues. And he sinks the second one. They have to get this one on the court very quickly now.
4 points down, they need at least 2.
Clark takes the three-point attempt and makes it. Banks it in. Jackpot. They're down 1. And they foul.
Oh my, this is the stuff that gets spoken about for the rest of your basketball career. That shot could have made the difference here, which could now tell you.
Yeah, there it is. The action live on the SportsMax app. Make sure you watch it if you're on the go. Tablet, phone, whether it's Apple, Samsung, Android, any other type, just download it from the Google Play Store or the App Store. You can have so much content there at your fingertips. Cricket, basketball, football, rugby. If you like billiards.
Oh, hard-fought rebound. Lost the handle.
Yeah, so it's a foul, and they'll probably go to the line for 3.
Brown is not happy about that, and I wouldn't be either because he touched nothing but ball.
It looks like there'll be 3. He was shooting.
He wasn't.
Clark was about to let the ball go. Let's look at that again. First, the scuffle for the rebound. CBA almost came out with it. Clark puts up, and he was, oh, I don't think that's a foul there.
There is no foul there. And if there is a foul there,
it has to be 3. 3 shots at the line.
If they rule it as an attempted shot, but it wasn't an attempted shot. He didn't wave his arms until the ball was already well out his hands. He was nowhere thinking of shooting or ready to shoot at the time the ball was dislodged from his hands.
So he misses one.
But
so,
none of what we said matters. The referees have already made the decision.
He has 2 more shots at this one. This one falls, and if this falls, we have a tied game and the possibility of going to overtime. In and out, the putback is no good. But the Blues asking for the ball. Which way does it go?
Does the clock expire? Coach Barker wants the clock to expire.
No, it definitely went out before. Probably 2 seconds on the clock.
There was 2 seconds on the clock before the ball was actually back in play. So they get possession on the base, on the sideline.
So 1 second on the clock. And that's it. By 1 point, they breathe life. Caribbean Basketball Academy back into the final. High fives, high tens, all around. Brown, Lewinson, Ricketts. They are all extremely happy with that result. A hard-fought battle by a warrior team, Caribbean Basketball Academy.
And a team that should not hang their heads in any way is the Hoop Factory Blues. They did themselves proud. Lost it in the last few, but came back, battled, and made a game of it. So much so that it almost looked like it could have gone to overtime. But of course, the clock ran out, and that's all she wrote.
There you go. 34-33. 1 point. Getting them over the line. Caribbean Basketball Academy over Hoop Factory Blues. You'll hear what the coaches have to say when we come back from this break.